Hello all of you oddballs out there, it is Kanelia here, and welcome back to another episode on the Waystone server. So, in our last episode we built a little prank shop and a little clown and all of those things. Also the ruins and the stone thing that is really up close to my face. So I just want to say welcome back, and in today's episode I thought that we were going to start on our base. And yes, I let Larry free and now he's roaming this little thing. Larry? Okay, nice to meet you too, Larry. But I thought today we were going to start on our base. Massive Bob joined the game. I think he just relogged. Larry, I need you to go up here because you are probably going to vanish into the portal. I should probably seal this off with something. Yes, if anyone comes through here while I'm recording this, I'm sorry, you have to break this iron and don't let Larry out, please. But today we need to get started on our base because look at this. I have things everywhere, like literally everywhere. And I don't have too much space in this little starter thing. And hi Bricks, how you doing? You doing okay? And what do I want to make as a main base, you may ask? Well, I thought that we were going to make ourselves a little windmill. And I can just see Bricks jumping around in there with Larry. Oh, Rabbit's got skills. Okay, so we are going to build a windmill, and it's kind of like a modern design. We call it like Netherland windmill things because, I don't know, it's got a special shape to it. And I'm here in Zombies. Hi Sombert. Of course, this windmill is not going to be the only place where we have our little base. I thought that we could just dig out some areas underground for storage and things like that. But that is going to be our kind of landmark for this episode, I guess. And I also want some huge fields where we can plant some wheats and some crops and things. And how do you like that? That sounds good? Yeah, that sounds good. But first, this tree. This tree has been sitting on my house for like a week, and I really need to get it off right now. Well played, Dav. Well played. Let's just get this little tree down, and let me get to clearing out some areas for our little windmill, because there are loads of birch trees in the way. So let's roll a little time lapse of that. Hey, Llama Freak joined the game. Hi Llama. And you are very welcome back from that little clearing out time-lapse. And I just got back here, and this little sheep imposter has taken over my boat. I truly hope that all of the grass that you eat in the future tastes rotten. Seriously. No, but welcome back, and I have already set up a little station here. So here is where we are going to be building. This is going to be a windmill. And it's going to be quite big. I think it's about 32 blocks tall with the rotor thing. Is it called that? The things that spin around? Yeah, something like that. So we are going to plant some things over here, but that will have to wait until later. And this little pond here. Also, we can fix this to make it look a little bit prettier than it does. And you know what? These small little projects, like just terraforming this little pond here, that would be perfect for live streaming. Don't you think so? I would love to do something like that in a live stream. And yeah, I have my little setup here, so this is the wrong box. This is the box we're going to be working with. So, for the things, let me just put my armor back on, and don't need these two. For this, we are going to go up, I believe it's 13 by 13. And then it's 6 blocks high, if I am correct, but I will actually have to check on that. So let's just build it to 6 blocks high. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks high. And let's just fill it all in with cobblestone and make some variations when we go along here. So that was a really late delay. So I just want to talk to you guys for a little second before I just make some work off camera on this. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the amount of support on my videos lately. It's been insane. Like, you guys are way too kind. And currently we are at 24 subscribers, a number that I really didn't think we would hit, like, ever. I just thought like, maybe 1 or 2 people like my content and then that's it. But 24 people actually pushed that little button, and they thought to themselves, well, this person's content is pretty good and I like it and I want to see more of that. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. And I appreciate the sunset too. It's very pretty. Let me just sleep this night away. Morning to you all, and where was I? Oh yeah, the content and the comments and things. So you guys have been leaving some really nice comments, and that makes my heart just... It warms my heart. It just makes me really, really happy. And you also left some suggestions, and I really like when you do that, because then I can improve and do things better and learn something in my Minecraft experience. And also all of these supportive comments and people liking the videos and just telling me that keeps me going. Like, really, I love making videos, but it is way more fun to make videos when people like what you do and just support it, and it's just amazing. I seriously want to hug every single one of you if you're into hugs. I am, because I love hugs. Yeah. As you might have noticed, I love making these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them, and that you actually get something out of them, like either a building tip, or if I say something funny that makes you smile. That is worth so much to me, and I really appreciate all of you guys. You're way too kind. I love doing this. But yes, this looks like a huge little thing that is very ugly, and if somebody flies by, I'm sorry for hurting your eyes. I will fix this up, I promise you that. So let me get to filling all of this in, and I will be right back and we can do some block variations together. Doing my favorite activity in Minecraft. Staring into a blank wall. Not really. I just thought that would be funny. I don't know why. So I have finished all of the other sides. Looking pretty neat, pretty nice. And I double checked, and yes, it's 6 blocks tall. Boop. So variating blocks and making these kind of things look pretty. There are 2 ways of doing that. It's either you just build up the wall like this, just vary it a little bit, and just... my character really wants to eat, apparently. Or you fill it in all 1 block, and then you kind of decide from there. I did that with these 2 sides over here. These 2, I'm not really sure what I think about them. Maybe it will grow on me or something, but this one here, I just placed the blocks like I showed before, and I am pretty happy with this one. So let's just put some blocks like this, and we are going to have a window about here, I believe. So I want this thing to look kind of old. That is why I'm putting in these cracks and things, but I want it to look really well maintained on the upper part thing. I don't know, I just think this is going to be so pretty. So let's just place in a flue? Let's place in a flue. Just give everybody in this video a flue. Buildmonger, hello! Haven't been on the server for ages, and where's my block? Did it fall? Something like this, and try to look at it like not just placing individual blocks, but placing chunks of blocks, because that looks pretty cool sometimes, but sometimes it's not really suitable for the build. But something like this, you see, I don't have just one block randomly placed anywhere. I have kind of a following pattern thing, and I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, when I'm placing these blocks, have you guys seen the new Star Wars movie yet? I haven't, so if you have seen it, please no spoilers in the comments, because I'm a Star Wars fan myself, and kind of a Star Wars freak, a little nerd, if you will say so. I really like the Star Wars franchise, and I haven't seen the new movie. I heard from some people it's like really good, and for some people they think it's really bad. I kind of want to see it myself and just make my judgment from there, but this block really needs to be one of these, I think. And yes, I'm happy with that. You know, for a second there I thought this was off-centered, but I actually don't think it is. So yeah, back to the Star Wars movie, and I have made some progress on the block variation thing. I might change this up a little bit more in the end, but for now I am pretty happy with this. By the way guys, I don't think we said how the block palette is looking, so we are going to use gray concrete for the body thing of this, and white concrete, which I apparently didn't bring any, but our base is just over the hill, so that is probably not a problem. So if you've seen the movies, then I would love to see what you thought about it in the comments without spoiling it. If you can do that, then you're amazing, but yeah, I'd love to hear what you think about that movie. So let's just fill this in with some blocks, and I actually think that we are going to go one more down, actually. So let's do this, and let's place a little placeholder block, some scaffolding, just about here. And let's go downstairs and take a little look-see at this. And I will try to explain what I have done. So this little thing here, we are going to do the same on all of the 4 sides, and that is going to act like it chops the corner off. And then we are going to have a little platform, a kind of circular platform all the way around this, and then we will have the gray body, and then a stripe of white, and the little top, and then the mill thing, like the wheel thing. So I will get started on this and the wooden deck, and I think I will be right back when I have made some progress. Oh, hi! Welcome back. I didn't see you there, but yeah, I have been a little busy bee, and I have just made this little thing all around, and just placing these last few blocks so I can talk to you guys. So this is what it looks like right now. And what do you think about this? I'm kind of happy with it. I like the details. I love that it's more darker colors, like the dark oak and the gray concrete. I like that. I love contrast, as I have stated in my last episode, I think, or did that make it into the last episode? Anyways, if you didn't know it already, I love photographing, and I love contrast in photographs, so anything with contrast in build is a great build for me. Well, basically, almost. And you can just see the little details I have up here, just variating some fence gates with some fence posts is a really great way of creating small little details. Just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, minus the dirt. It's beautiful as always, but can you just imagine waking up to a beautiful morning in the mining and the crafting, and just looking out on the little fields of barley or something, and just those trees are probably going to go, but this little sea view, I like this. And also here the sun goes down there, so we will have some beautiful sunsets and some beautiful sunrises over the little hill. And yeah, I think I just chose the perfect spot for this. And but what do you think? I would love to see what you think in the comments. So these are 4 blocks out, if I haven't said that already. I don't think I have. So from this thing, you go 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks out. And what I have done to create a little bit more detail is that I have put some stairs here. That also ties together pretty well with this little design here. So I just put some stairs around and just connected them all up like you can see here. So something like that. And you can just see that little bit of detail. But I think I want to do a little bit of the body next. So this is pretty tricky. I have to go back and forth in my testing world to see how I actually built this. So I guess we can do our magic little trick. So let's just 1, 2, and 3. And voila, that little magic trick is actually pretty useful. I really like it. I really like using that one. So what have I done here? Let's go and take a little look-see at this thing. So if you want to follow along with this little pattern, I'm going to talk really quickly before it gets nighttime. So it's 5 blocks, and then it's a 2, and then it's another 2, and then it's 5 blocks more. Excuse me, my throat is a little bit sore. And I'm just going to let you look at this little pattern, if I can get up here, I guess. So something like this. So it's 5 and then just thing like this, and then it's this thing here, and this is 3 and just up top, and thingamabobs and things like that. You can pause the video if you want to build along with this, but you know, it's getting nighttime, so let's sleep this night away and then let's go up there and try out our magic trick again. It's daytime, we have some sunlight, and we have to get started. Are you kidding with me? Some of the Minecraft gods doesn't like me. But we need to get started with the upper part of this. So this thing here, you can see it through the rain. The grey parts there are going to continue a little bit ways up, and then we are going to have a white stripe thing. So let's try out our little magic trick again, and let's see if we can just get rid of the rain, because that is pretty annoying if you ask me. So 1, 2, and 3, and just like that I have made the rain vanish, and I have made the top part of this. So now you can kind of see what this is going to look like. So we are going to have this little rotor thing. I call it rotor thing because in Swedish it's called rotorblad. And yes, I have a very funny Swedish accent. I'm from the southern. You don't even talk about it, okay? So if you know Swedish and you happen to come from Stockholm or something, you are going to think that I talk very funny. So let's get on with building this. So a little fun fact for you while we are walking. I actually am building kind of my dream home, probably not interior wise, but exterior wise I would actually love to live in a windmill someday, like something like this. Just have a little windmill, and maybe we can have some skylight, which we are going to make today, and those little white houses with hay roofs and black painted planks that goes like diagonally. I love those things. I would love to live in one of these and just have a little cafe in one of those little houses, and that would be so freaking amazing, like a dream come true or something. I really don't know why, so don't ask me, please. At the top, I'm just going to place some black stained glass. But let's get started with this little rotor thing. And you know what? I actually think that this needs a little bit of a time lapse. This turned out pretty okay, actually. I kind of like it. It's huge though. It's absolutely ginormous. So the only thing, or two things, we have left to do now is to 1. Decorate this place with stones and things. But it looks like somebody's already done that. Okay, that's less work for me. Lovely. But then, let's get to something else that I want to do. I want to plant a whole lot of things here. And I want to do that in another time lapse. Yes, another time lapse. I love my time lapses. So let's roll that time lapse and then let's wrap up this episode. And welcome back from that little time lapse, and you know what? We have made a whole lot of things today. So this is what we have built today. Load in, please. Wow. This is amazing. I like it so much. It looks kind of weird with that glass. I know it does. But hey. This is so pretty. Oh, and also land smoothly. Oh yeah. I made a little field of of potatoes and carrots here, and then we have some pumpkins and melons on the other side here, just growing. And on the back side we just have some regular hay bales. And I like this. And before I started to record, I actually had a little happy creeper incident. And this creeper, I was supposed to go outside and just admire this surroundings, see if the wheat field grew, and he was just hanging out here like, haha, didn't see me there. No, I didn't, and he blew up this whole area, and I had to get a new door, so thank you, Creeper Bob. And I'm just really happy with this area, actually. This was a really fun episode to record. Like, really fun episode to record. I also made some stones and pebbles on the beach and just some lighting under here. It doesn't help much, but yeah, wow, look at this thing. But I am not going to waffle on for too long. I know this episode is pretty long. It's like 20 minutes plus already. I just wanted to ask you guys. I know that I want my episodes to be about 15 to 20 minutes long, and I think further than that, it kind of gets boring or something, but on your screen I will have a late poll, and just answer in the poll if you like these little longer episodes. Is it the end of the world if it passes 20 minutes, or is it completely fine? I would like to make them shorter personally, but I would love to hear what you think, so yeah, Windmill looks great. I like it. But that is going to be it for this episode, so I thank you so much for watching and commenting and leaving just nice supportive comments. It always warms my heart, and I really appreciate you guys if I haven't said that already. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, eat your broccoli, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!